It's 2006. Saturday morning, rain falling outside. You walk into the lounge room, fire up the family PC, and boot World of Warcraft. The Baron's soundtrack drums softly through the speakers as you cross the grassy plains towards a centaur camp. Life is good. WoW was once an adventure. Exploration, discovery, wonder. But somewhere along the way, things changed. Leveling became a speed run, raids became a maze of mechanics, dungeons turned into intense timers and scaling pressure. Some embraced this, but many felt the original spark of the game fade. But what if it isn't the game that's changed? It's us. I am a top 0.1% Mythic Plus player, and I still feel that original joy. Give me 10 minutes, and I will help you get it back as well. In the past, Azeroth felt like a vibrant world. If we needed gold, we didn't whip out our credit card. We flew around some random herb route because a guildie said that it was good. We queued for random BGs, not for a rating or for titles, because we wanted honor gear to dome some undergeared noobs. Rating wasn't about combing through logs for perfect numbers or passes. It was a night out with the team. Bad pulls, dumb jokes, everyone yelling in Ventrilo.
Go base abs, kill the boss.
Go base ads, go con.
Let's go. Good work, guys.
Yeah.
Good work, team.
Good shit.
Somewhere along the way, the game became about efficiency. Adventure became optimization. Goals shifted from let's see what happens to follow the optimal path outlined by someone else. The goals are the same: get better gear, clear bosses, pump damage, but the way we go about it has changed. Even here on YouTube, what used to be machinimas and PvP montages has shifted into detailed tier lists and high-end gameplay and complex theory crafting. Don't get me wrong, I love that aspect of the game, but that's the point. It's an aspect of the game, not the entire game. With that in mind, here is my 3-step process to help rekindle some of that love for the game that we all, let's be honest, absolutely adore. First up, give yourself permission to be inefficient. Not everything needs to be optimizing every minute that you're playing the game. Some nights I like to fly to Sunken Temple and spend an hour running in a circle and skinning all of the green dragons. It's not because it's the best gold per hour, it's because I like the vibe of the dungeon. I'll get the occasional rare piece of transmog that sells months down the track on the auction house for thousands of gold. It's not because of the gold, though. It's because I enjoy the time doing it. I will roll races because they look the coolest, not because they're the meta race for whatever content I'm doing, much to the dismay of my play partners at times. I'll skim quick guides for dungeons and then feel my way through it after that point, instead of poring over hours of footage, because I find that a more enjoyable way of learning the game.
Brother, what?
Long story short, you're allowed to waste your time on purpose because it's your time. So next time you're feeling a bit burnt out with endgame content, or simply just waiting for a Mythic Plus group to fill in LFG, do this. Pick a zone that you've always loved, grab a gathering profession, and just take yourself there. Fly around with the music on, pick flowers, mine ores, kill any mobs that you think might have some loot. Does it only give you 5,000 gold per hour? Who cares? We're not here for efficiency. We're not here to gain anything from this. We're here because we enjoy the ambience. We're here for the experience. Next up, do some things just purely for the fun of it. Sometimes the things that we do just for the heck of it are the things that give us the most joy. It can have absolutely no reward attached to it whatsoever. One of my favorite time-wasting activities is switching war mode on, flying over to Orgrimmar, and then dive bombing stinky horde lobies just for the heck of it. Perfect example. As I was recording this video, I thought I would head over to Orgrimmar to get a few clips of me doing this just to put into the background of the video. And before I knew it, I had spent half an hour there effectively just doing this the entire time. I have this hunter just here that I had picked out and killed in the main street before making a clean getaway. I then flew past him at the front of Orgrimmar, where I promptly managed to dismount him from his dragon riding mount and kill him again. I can only imagine how upset he was at this. I noticed this Mistweaver monk in the center. He looked like he hadn't moved for a little bit. I thought he must be AFK. That's got to be an easy target. I was wrong. I flew in, attempting to kill this AFK Mistweaver monk, only to find out that he was not AFK. He promptly chased me all the way out the front of the gates until I managed to get far enough away that I could mount up and fly off. However, with my pride now wounded, I decided that I couldn't let this stand, so I kept searching. A low-level player logged on right on top of me as I was stalking my prey. I promptly killed him, jumped on top of his corpse a couple of times, and flew off. Now, did I get anything out of this? Literally nothing. But you know what? That doesn't actually matter, because I had a lot of fun doing it. I had a lot of fun engaging in what was effectively virtual ethnic warfare. So this is tip 2. Set aside a nonsense window a few times a week. Log on, pick the most random activity you can think of, and then go do it without any thought of what you might gain from it. And I guarantee this will bring you joy. It's not what you gain from this that matters. It's the experience that you have doing it. And my last tip, if you don't enjoy high-end play, don't do it. You don't owe the game your sweat. I'm a title end player, but this paladin on screen here was a level 20 twink for nearly a year. This sounds really bizarre, but what I did was I locked this paladin to level 20. I got Lawmaster in Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor with no flying mount. I experimented with weird gold farms, hunted niche gear that only made sense for this character. And when I say niche, I mean I locked a Fury Warrior at level 26 with double Crusader enchants at this random spot in Legion so that I could mass grind mobs to find weirdly scaled green items with sockets. But then I got attached. So I leveled the character and I kept going. And to this day, I still do similar sorts of things. I'll quest in old zones, fly around Northrend just skinning mobs, farm mounts that I don't even care about, because the world itself is the point, not just the score that you get inside it. These days, I love pushing high-end Mythic Plus, but I still don't forget about the world around me. And the instant that pushing keys isn't fun anymore, I stop doing it. This is a game, not a job. All of those things outside of the competitive aspects of the game that you used to love are still there. You just need to give yourself permission to actually go enjoy them. Here's the point boiled down. WoW didn't lose its magic. We simply handed it over. The game still has the same skyboxes, the same dungeons, the same pointlessly fun experiences just waiting to happen. What changed is the way that we show up in the game. Some nights you might sweat it out in really difficult keys. Oh my lord, what? And other nights you might fly over to Tanaris and skin raptors. You might go dive bomb enemies in opposing faction capitals, or just farm old dungeons for transmog that nobody really cares about except for you. Both are valid and enjoyable ways of playing the game. You don't have to choose one over the other. When you give yourself permission to do things for the fun of it, not purely for gains, and skip all of the sweaty stuff if you're not enjoying it, Azeroth all of a sudden opens up again. Not because the content itself changed, but because the way that we show up to it changed. So play like it's 2006 again. If you're enjoying logging on for Raid, log on for Raid. If you want to log on and fly around old zones and listen to the music, do that as well. I know this is a bit of a diversion from my normal Mythic Plus content, but I truly do adore this game, and I think that I would hate to see the magic of it lost amongst all of the noise of competitive gameplay. That's all from me. Thanks for hanging out. Subscribe for more WoW content. Otherwise, until next time, gamers, take care.